Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new series. Oh, wait, you're telling me we're 108 episodes in? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's 100% Fallout New Vegas. It's been a while, I know. A criminal amount of time. I wanted to say Crimson there for some reason. Crimson Caravan, maybe? Welcome back. This is actually a good time to pick this back up because the new The Frontier mod for Fallout New Vegas, if you didn't know, there's a giant new mod for this game, which we might do at some point, but as many people on my playthrough pointed out, yeah, we've got far too much stuff going on, so we've got to finish what we've started. And as I said way back when, a lot of different times, I want to give the series the credit that is due. I think after these 3 series, I will be done with big 100% because it's just hard to keep my attention, as you can probably tell by all the sporadic recording. But I want to give these characters in these playthroughs you know, what they deserve. So that is what we're going to attempt to do now that Demon's Souls has finally come to a close. And we can get back into the stuff we've been doing, such as Oblivion, Skyrim, and Fallout New Vegas. When I loaded this up, this thing was going insane right about here, and I might upload that as a standalone video because it was nuts. But either way, it's been a while, so bear with me. One thing that I want to make explicitly clear is that apparently for this, you do want to have rescued Eddie, which we did. If you don't, you'll be locked out of certain choices coming up. So if you're following along or anything like that, just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at our Pip-Boys, shall we? We have the courier track down Ulysses in his temple. Now, as far as I understand, nothing about this should be missable. I think my strategy with all 100% is pretty much like, I mean, if something does lock us out of something, you know, we'll give it our best in trying not to have that happen. I have tried to research the best that I can, but it's just kind of hard keeping all the pieces in place. So we'll give it our best shot, but it does sound like you can complete this, and it does not ruin anything depending on what you choose. So we're going to attempt to do that, track down Ulysses in his temple, and he should be coming up very soon, I think. I want to take a look at this Commissary terminal real quick. Let's access the Universal Repair Interface, or the URI for short. What do we have? We have this. Yeah, we looked at this last time, I know. 47,000 caps. This would cost 6,000 to repair. It's just not worth it. I think we went through here and we figured out the same thing, right? God, to repair all 29,000. Yeah, I feel like I've said that 3 times now. And then let's take a look at the Commissary. I'm sure we looked through this as well. But I would like to see auto-inject, super stim pack, and a couple of super stim packs. How are we doing on aid? Let me take a look here. We have some healing power. We have some MREs. We have a lot of Nuka-Cola Quartz Victory, blah, 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 blah. What about stim packs? 28? Super stim packs 14? Okay, we should be fine. All right, we'll give this a shot. I'm also playing on controller again. I know we tried going for keyboard and mouse, but I just had to switch back. All right, let's do this. Elevator to the temple. This might be the end. I don't actually remember, but I think this might just be it. Once you ascend this elevator, you cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do before going ahead, take care of it now. I think we're fine, because we should be able to go back and get everything regardless of finishing off this DLC. Let's do it. Hello? It's a little old Avery. Also, let's talk to Eddie. How's it going, man? I think we tried to run through his stuff. I think we read through his stuff previously, recently. And I think we're fine. We need 65. We need 5 more explosives to be able to do that. Can you repair my weapon? Did he do this? Yeah, we should have switched to something that needed the repair, but oh well. Just want to see if he has any other dialogue before we engage the final frontier. Like you to replay one of those audio logs. That's all it is, really. Play the log about your ability to crack encrypted systems? How about the one where Dr. Whitley yelled at Dr. Grant? Whitley talks about Colonel Autumn's plans. Whitley's phone call with Colonel Autumn. Recording of when Whitley sent you on your journey. There's a whole bunch of stuff. We're not going to listen to all this, but we will listen to this. Play the log about your ability to crack encrypted systems.
Experiment log 369248/B. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. We've boosted signal gain and enlarged the overflow buffer system. That should ensure 100% connectivity and control. Eddie, whenever you're ready. Yes! Success! Reporting full success on 369248/B. Eddie was able to interface with and override the test panel in under 3 seconds. Great job, team. Now let's start on the proposal for the full rollout.
What about the full Fallout? I'd like to listen to all of those, not right now, but I would like to... I wish they would let me kind of go through... Oh, that doesn't even... Okay, that doesn't even go away. So yeah, I'm assuming all these will just stay white regardless, so it would be hard to tell if we've listened to them or not. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much, Eddie. I appreciate it. All right, so here we go. No more lollygagging. That requires a key. I think we're fine. I'm kind of scared that I'm forgetting something. Open door requires a key. Both of those require a key. Okay. Hello? Oh, my. Oh, there's nukes in here. Wow. What are you doing over there? Stop that. Whatever that is you're doing. Sir, are you the, I was going to say titular.
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Okay, here is the enigmatic Ulysses finally after all of those talks. And a couple ways we can go about this, just like with any Fallout game. Most Fallout games, I suppose, not Fallout 4 really. We are going to do our best here. So let's make sure we read everything. I still don't understand. Why are you doing this? What happened at the Divide? What I did was an accident? What you're doing, it's madness? The Divide couldn't stop me. The Mojave couldn't kill me. You don't have much chance. Forget this. I'm going to teach you what crossing the wrong courier means. I think this is a time for words. I still don't understand. Why are you doing this?
You've answered your own question, and you'll die with that question on your lips. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You brought the Divide to life, courier. You walked the road, brought the bear, then the bull, brought me, following your tracks. And when I saw the Divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. My world, no longer the East. And you brought the West in that package. Destroyed it all. Nearly killed me, flesh and spirit. You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. And even when you could have turned away, you brought it again in that machine. You destroyed a nation taking its first breath. A place that could have been my home. Now, I'll destroy yours.
Ah, an eye for an eye. That always works out. If you meant to kill me, you should have done it long ago. What happened at the Divide, what I did, was an accident. What you're doing, it's madness. The Divide couldn't stop me. Same thing. Forget this. So yeah, we can keep going down the discussion route. This would obviously engage combat probably right off the bat. I don't actually remember what happens with this at all. I'm kind of blind at the moment. What happened at the Divide? What I did was an accident. What you're doing, it's madness.
No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The Divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
If you blame me for the Divide, then let me answer for it, not others. The Divide couldn't stop me. Same thing, same thing. Yeah. I don't know how much responsibility we're going to be taking here, but I do want to try to still talk this out, because this guy's a madman with nukes, and I don't know. Hopefully we can break through to him, or I guess maybe just shooting him in his little rebreather, his gas mask there would be the better option, but I don't think that fits Avery. If you blame me for the Divide, then let me answer for it, not others.
Blame you? No. Learned from you. Both the weapon to kill a nation and the strength to do it. You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered for what you've done. Now the flag you follow will answer for it.
So what, you intend to bomb the Mojave? This is between you and me, not anyone else? You've wasted enough of my time, get ready to die. Forget this. If you want an ending to things, let's do this. Let's get some information first, maybe?
So what? You intend to bomb the Mojave?
No, not the Mojave. The West. All that's been built since America died. Same symbols as before the war. Now a flag carried by a tribe of children. You walked the West, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. And knowing that you believe in a bear's sickness and have given it strength, and that gives more reason to lay waste to your homeland. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
Ah, so you're saying let's keep the awful, awful Caesar's Legion alive because the bear, the NCR, is just so inherently flawed. So that's why I really don't like Ulysses in a nutshell right then and there. Everything that he's saying has just such flawed logic. I understand it's from the point of view of the game because we have rep with the NCR, but yeah, I can't even take anything that he says seriously because I'm sorry, the NCR is just unbiased. It's just a better scenario than having Caesar's Legion take over for everybody. In my opinion, I'm sure there's gonna be somebody in the comments like, actually, Caesar's Legion is better because of the whatever. No, the NCR would be better overall for humanity, I think, than Caesar's Legion. But you know, he's like, oh, we'll destroy the NCR, but let Caesar's Legion take over, see what happens with that. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work out. And then also, he just literally wants to get back at me by blowing up an entire group of people. So it's like anything that he says, I'll humor him, but I am not inclined to listen at all. You can't destroy the West even with all the missiles here. Do you think I care if you fire missiles at NCR? Go ahead. You've wasted enough of my time, get ready to die. Forget this, same thing.
You can't destroy the West, even with all the missiles here.
No need to destroy the bear. Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the Divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road, to watch something greater die. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire. Cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion.
And you still won't feel any better, you little fool, you. So we have some NCR rep here. Even if you have no faith in the NCR, I do. My actions have proven it. You've wasted enough of my time. You're ready to die. Forget this. Okay, well, it comes down to this. We really don't have any other options here.
Even if you have no faith in the NCR, I do. My actions have proven it.
Your actions have carried strength. If you speak for the two-headed bear, I'll hear your words, even if I will be the only one to hear them. If you believe it should not die this day, then answer me why.
Hey, looks like that worked, and we got the magical speech option. One can build a community, make it stronger. You saw that at the Divide, even blame me for it. Yep. Your tapes prove you've walked the Mojave, yet learned the wrong lessons. Yep. I wonder if that only appears if we get a certain amount of his tapes. I don't actually know. Imagine if we just chose one of these. This one sounds interesting to me. However, you gotta go for the speech if you're trying to solve things with speech in a Fallout game, especially one made by Obsidian.
One can build a community, make it stronger. You saw it at the Divide, even blame me for it.
History has proven this. Our history. And you think that you have this strength enough for all of NCR. The West is not the Divide, and nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me changes nothing.
Well, I just said all that because I'm betting you have some way to stop all this. I believe that one person can make or break a nation. You already know this. Even if the missiles launch and I die here, if I can convince you, that's enough for me. This is kind of giving into him, and honestly, again, it's just like, I don't think Avery would have any respect for this guy. When you let just hatred and revenge overtake you, it's just like, come on, man. You're doing things for the wrong reasons. I believe, I'm feeling it's this one, because, like, one person, as we've seen in our travels, can make a difference, especially, you know, and it's good if it's a positive one.
I believe that one person can make or break a nation. You already know this.
It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else, as you built the divide. You have spoken truly. There is a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people, yet it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
I do like how the divide is literally used as like a metaphorical fight off the marked men. What? Oh, looks like we'd solve things peacefully, I guess. I do like how the divide is like both literal and metaphorical between us, you know, Ulysses and Avery, and also obviously the location itself. The divide, what do you mean? We've already handled everything it can throw at us. There still might be a way out of this. I just need time. Yeah, that one, I guess. He's already activated the nukes, I suppose, is what I'm getting from all of this.
There still might be a way out of this. I just need time.
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and a bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. It was always my intention. In case I could not kill you, the marked men would flood this place, cut off your escape. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here. Two couriers together at the divide.
Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of still don't agree with you and your logic, but sure. So now we have to fight off the masked men, the marked men. Where is my laser designator? Let's do that. Obviously got a lot of nukes here. That's one. That's 20 out of 30. That's 21 out of 30. Oh boy, got to get back into the swing of Fallout New Vegas combat. We have Ulysses here, who's got 980 HP, probably down from 1,000, right? And a DT of 18. Marked men, where are you coming in from? Oh boy. Yeah, so once again, why did my controller not rumble there? Hold on, let me make sure that this thing does have rumble on. Invert wide mouse sensitivity, vibration on. I don't know why some of my games do this, where they just don't vibrate. Usually it's because I have borderless windowed or something. Anyways, it's on, but it didn't vibrate when I fired my weapon. Oh well. Let's keep going. Let's reload. Where are you, gosh darn marked men? I see you, you invisible fiends. Why is it not vibrating? That's so bizarre. It's really throwing me off here. Really throwing me off. Why would that be, I wonder? Yeah, it's straight up just done. Sometimes it's because low batteries. And boop. I said and boop. What is going on? How? The hollow rifle never fails to astound me with how much it can miss what seems to be a guaranteed shot. Okay, hold on. This is a big boy here. Got you right in the crotch. It's probably not healthy.
Destroying my machine.
I don't think we'll fire any more nukes because it might hurt our best friend ever, Ulysses, now. Okay, can I please land a shot on somebody? That would be fantastic. Let's use some bats. Hello there. Gonna have to ask you to, what's that? A plasma caster, right? Gonna have to ask you to put that down. Nice to see our damage is still good, though. I saw there was a guy behind him. Okay, sir, you're getting awfully... Sir, I hate to tell you, you're getting awfully close to a literal nuclear warhead. Nuclear warhead. Oh, boy, we're getting close to death. All right, who else we got? There's Ulysses. Could betray him now. I've been watching Dragon Ball Super, and there's some betrayals in that. Let's go over his left arm and see if we can get the good, lucky 23%. Whoa. Did we do it? Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say, the luck usually works against me, so maybe it'll work for me for once. That'd be nice. Okay, there's some... What medical I bought? I thought you were Eddie. Not cool. I'm going to shoot you again. Okay, hold on. Hold still. Hold on. Hold on. I cannot hit you. My accuracy is terrible right now. I haven't played this game in quite a while. Did we do it? Let's see. Question mark, 1 out of 5, complete quest. Quest added, the end. What must we do? Looks like it's taking us over there. Quest completed, the courier. Kind of flying blind here. I'm just waiting for things to play out. What must we do? The end. Cancel the missile launch. So I do know there's actually 2 quests here. This is one of them, but there is also, what's called... Well, I shouldn't spoil that, should I? Cancel the missile launch. Don't mind if I do, but where? I guess this terminal. Activate missile launch terminal. Okay, this is the big one. This terminal is already engaged in its countdown sequence, and the abort code has been overridden. You might be able to change the missile's target, or accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles immediately. Leave the console alone. Attempt to cancel the launch. Redirect the missiles to target both the NCR and Caesar's Legion. Redirect the missiles to target Caesar's territory. Accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles at the NCR. So obviously, huge choice here. This is like kind of the big final Fallout New Vegas choice because this was the final DLC. Most players had already beaten the game by the time this DLC came out, I would imagine. So I was thinking about this before we took a big break from this game, the series, and Avery definitely hates the Caesar's Legion for sure. For sure. Has a definite hatred. But if we were to blow up the Caesar's Legion, not only would we obviously be locked out of a lot of those quests and things, or whatever else we have to finish, but that would be Avery giving into the hatred that I talked about with Ulysses, you know, the difference between these 2 couriers. So, even though it's kind of the boring option, and I know some people are going to be like, come on, dude, do the cool, kill everybody option, we have to attempt to cancel the launch, because it's what Avery would do. The abort code is encrypted with an incredibly advanced pre-war military encryption sequence. You'd have to be a code-breaking robot to crack it in time. Well then, let's ask Eddie for help.
Experiment log 369248/A. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. Initial tests of the override system are promising. Against unsecured or lightly encrypted targets, the iBots have a 98% success rate. More heavily protected systems are still problematic. Military-grade encryption presents a very real possibility of critical overload of key systems. We've stopped tests before any robots were destroyed. But if we don't address the problem, our iBots will fry themselves hacking military networks.
Oh, I see. Are you saying you can stop this missile? No, Eddie, I won't let you sacrifice yourself like this. There has to be another way. Better you than me. Let's do this. Let's be real here. Eddie's great. Everybody likes Eddie. I get it. It's a literal robot, though, compared to the lives of, you know, countless human beings. I'm sorry if that sounds cold, but, like, ironically, I think if anybody would understand it would be a robot.
Are you saying you can stop this missile?
But the log said this kind of encryption would kill you. Looks like I can still choose the missile's actual target. Maybe we can work with that. No, Eddie, I won't let you sacrifice yourself. There has to be another way. Better you than me. Let's get information first.
But the log said that this kind of encryption would kill you.
No, Eddie, I won't let you sacrifice yourself. There has to be another way. Better you than me. Let's do this. This sounds really cold. I'm really hoping that this doesn't lock me out of doing this option because, again, let's be real. Eddie's great, but stopping a nuclear crisis, I think is more important.
No, Eddie, I won't let you sacrifice yourself like this. There has to be another way.
If you're really sure you want this, okay, go ahead and stop the missile and goodbye. I don't care. I'll just change the missile target myself. I never liked the NCR anyways. No. Forget it, the Legion had this coming. No. Now I think I'll go ahead and trigger the launch. I never liked either of those places. Okay, so all of these are very hateful.
If you're really sure you want this, okay, go ahead and stop the missile. Then, goodbye. No! You have lost Eddie's enhanced sensors perk. Run for the canyon wreckage. Wait, but what about... Run for the canyon wreckage? What about the other nukes? I thought we could go back in here. Is that not a thing? If that's not a thing, that's bad news. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm pretty sure they don't make you lose out on that. And if they do, I'm gonna have to replay all of this off camera. But either way, let's go! When Eddie's circuits burned in the fires of the Divide, there was one small part that held on until the end. It was the... What? As his last gesture, he sent one last signal to his counterpart in the Mojave, passing along what the courier had taught him in the Divide. The one from which the Eddie from the... What is going on? For now, the courier knew Eddie's history and could carry it even if the...
Hopeville burned, lightless in the night. Invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget. For Ulysses, his journey was over. The courier had been the end of his road. As for the courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the Divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the Divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the Divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
Jeez, man. That came out of nowhere, that end there. The Fires of Armageddon, achievement unlocked, hometown hero. Yeah, Eddie's dialogue there was kind of sped up. Something weird was happening. Also, I really thought that wouldn't stop you being able to blow up them nukes. So again, if that's kind of, if that whole temple, can you even go back if you choose this ending? I thought you could always go back. That's the thing. Maybe not though. We'll have to see. I might have to replay all that. The Fires of Armageddon. The Divide broke cities, flayed skin from bone, and threatened to destroy the world. But you survived it, and stopped it. You could put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain reputation with the followers of the Apocalypse, and the Brotherhood of Steel for stopping another Armageddon. Brotherhood of Steel liked? Enough news of your good works has been passed around that people like you. And we get a free special point. We have 10 charisma, because again, we're just that charismatic cowboy, which everybody likes to say, there is no point in putting charisma points in, and I understand. But listen, it's more about the roleplay for me. I know it's like I know it's a waste of points. But I cannot play a game, I cannot play a character, and then not have their stats reflect who I want them to be. It feels wrong, you know? So, what do we got? We got 10 luck, we got 10 charisma, 7 intelligence, 4 agility, 2 endurance. Wow, only 2 endurance. That would make sense why we seem to take a lot of damage. 5 perception, 4 strength. See, I feel like strength and perception would be up. I feel like endurance would be up by 1 point. Intelligence, I feel like would be up Avery's pretty intelligent. Maybe he gained some insight after all that, you know? And I know this would be kind of the least impactful one to increase here. The more skill points you'll be able to distribute when you level up. Yeah. Maybe just agility, because maybe we just got more agile. I don't know. You know what? I think we're going to go endurance. I think after all of that, Avery definitely would have increased his endurance. Bonus to health, environmental resistances, and the survival and unarmed skills. Bam. Question mark, 2 out of 5 complete quests. And here's that footlocker that was referenced. What do we have? Bitter drink times 3, HP plus 6 for 18 seconds. Courier duster. Pounds plus 25? Like I just gained 25 pounds instantly? That would suck. I recently lost 41 pounds. I don't want to gain half that back. Oh, endurance plus what? Look at that. And condition. I don't remember this at all, by the way. Light armor. Let's take that. Old Glory, which is Ulysses' melee weapon. It's like a staff with an eagle on it. Bonus critical damage. We've got the Red Glare, which I think we're going to have to repair with. We got 100 rockets. We got 2 snake bite tourniquets. Cure animal poison. Automatic use. Poison resistance plus 85. Ooh, cool. That's actually really cool that it automatically does that. We've got Ulysses Duster. Critical chance plus 5 and charisma plus 1. So the other duster is going to be better for us. Ulysses Final Message and Ulysses Mask. Light armor, rad resistance plus 50. Let's go ahead. Followers of the Apocalypse fame gained. Brotherhood of Steel fame gained. Note added. Ulysses Final Message. Can I go back to the Lonesome Road? I don't actually travel to the Divide. I'm going to hope that we can, because if not, oh boy. Anyways, let's take a look at Ulysses' Final Message. That should be here.
Last tape, last message. In case you best me. If you're hearing this, you have, through blood or word. This message and all that lies with it. It is for you, courier. If you want to know the why of things. This world, I've walked a good part of it. I stopped only because of you. What you did gave me pause. Long ago, I crossed the Colorado, the first among the Legion to see Hoover Dam in all its glory. An old world wall, yet bridging 2 sides. And beyond it, a symbol of a 2-headed bear. An idea great enough to challenge Caesar himself. Might kill him taking it, whether he won or lost. The bull needs to fight, needs the challenge. Without it, it falters, dies in the dust. Might be a lesson there in you and me. Leave the thought behind the message to you. My message is this. The destruction that has been wrought at the Divide, or elsewhere, if you couldn't stop me, it can happen again. It will keep happening. If war doesn't change, men must change, and so must their symbols. Even if it is nothing at all, know what you follow, courier. Just as I followed you to the end. Whatever your symbol, carry it on your back and wear it proudly when you stand at Hoover Dam.
Which we will. And I think, honestly, Avery is the best type of character to just really follow suit in what that message is trying to say. Even though it's from a man who I think was really delusional in a lot of ways. But I digress. That is it for the Lonesome Road. We obviously have a lot of stuff to clean up since we kind of went through it pretty linearly. But overall, not my favorite DLC, especially going back and replaying it. I do have to read up on a lot of the lore. I think a lot of stuff kind of went over my head with this one, which is surprising to me because, again, these days I usually do a good job of paying attention to what's going on. But yeah, I need to read up and make sure, well, especially with all the breaks. I need to make sure that I fully understand everything that happened here. But just in terms of gameplay and locale, not the most interesting. It's literally like a big destroyed highway. So definitely as far as the 4 DLCs go, I think I would rank them from best to worst. It's Dead Money first. I think I still got to say Overworld Blues. They're close. They're real close for me. Maybe they're interchangeable, but like Dead Money, Old World Blues, Lonesome Road, and then Honest Hearts. Did not enjoy Honest Hearts at all, but Old World Blues, Lonesome Road, and Dead Money I enjoyed quite a bit. I just think this one doesn't really stack up to the other two. What are your favorite rankings? What are your rankings for the DLCs? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm actually genuinely interested, not just trying to do the make comments so that the YouTube algorithm is happy thing. Either way, more stuff to clean up. If I have to replay that ending, I will, and then we can go clean up a bunch of other stuff. Either way, thanks so much for watching The Lonesome Road. We'll get back into, I guess, just cleanup before the end of this series. It's hard to believe we're 108 episodes in. Don't know how much is left. I'm going to have to basically take stock of every quest in the game and make sure we get them completed. And that's about that. I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks so much to the people that like the video, the people that comment on the video, and the patrons who go the extra mile. Thank you again, and I will see you there. Bye-bye! Hey, it's me, GV. Thanks so much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to watch more of me, I'm live on Twitch pretty much every day. Link in the description. If you want to support what I do, Patreon is the best way. Link is in the description. And either way, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.